Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 everybody. Let's speak. Good morning. Thank you, Manny. Good morning. Thank you, Sammy. Good morning, Misha Black. Good morning. Ain't nobody better than me. Good morning, Amy Rose Vampire. I'm going to get my gadget together while I'm speaking. It's Saturday morning, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, it's time for a girl to start. It's enough for me to start with y'all. Y'all, this always happened to me. I always just coming in at the end of Deanna. I was just trying to catch up with Deanna because, first of all, last night I was falling asleep when she had the interview that we always waiting on, for a view. And get my gadget together. So anyway, I woke up and I said, oh, wow, this is the middle of it because I wanted to hear the tea. I assumed that the tea was going to be some more information from what was said the other day about the illegal background checks and the group and just a bunch more stuff. But when I got in there in the middle, because I fell asleep, and when I woke up, they were in the middle, but they were discussing the trip, the Las Vegas trip. I'm assuming that's what they was talking about. Good morning, Prayed Up. Okay. And Pam was saying something about how she didn't appreciate, getting the background check. She paid for her own flight. She said she really didn't, this Billy boy didn't want to go because he really didn't want to be bothered with all the people, being in his face. And she said something that I didn't know, that Spilly Boy was the whole reason why she originally watched Sean. If I'm right, you correct me. I think that's what she said. Now, the way I got it, and if she take it the wrong way, she take it the wrong way because I'm not saying that way. She really started apologizing to everybody when her and Sean broke up or something like that. She said then that's when she saw and realized that everything that was done to Lady Nikki was getting done to her. She said she really didn't have a problem with Shirley. And she was talking about how Shirley called CPS and that they knew the whole time. But we found out later that Pressure Cooker was the one did it. Shirley told her, and Pressure Cooker, I'm saying this now, is mandated if she was to know something was going on. Okay? And so that's what I called her that. So then when I got up this morning, I said, maybe I can catch it this morning. So then when I got up this morning, I started trying to watch it again. So I got it on as I was getting ready. I was hearing the part about the macaroni and cheese that was made by Cynthia, the one that was in there threatening the little boy. We all heard her when she told Sean, come get the little MFer before she knocked him upside his head. Well, that's Cynthia, I'm assuming. Anyway, she's making some macaroni and cheese. Okay. And every word that came out her mouth that started with a P or an S, she was spitting. So Beauty didn't want to eat the macaroni and cheese. She said she went in the bathroom. When she came out, she didn't hear no water running. So I assumed she just started stirring that macaroni and cheese with her hands. Now, Deanna said something that was funny. That's why I'm talking about this part. She said Cynthia went in there and wiped her, I'm going to say vagina, Cynthia went in there and wiped the vagina and came out there and started stirring the noodles with her hands. But it was the way Deanna said. I know everybody probably watched it last night. Like I said, I kept falling asleep on it. I was trying my best to stay up last night to catch some of that. Because I really want to hear something. They talked about what I thought they was going to be talking about. The lady tied, the trip, the money, the background, this and that. I missed it. Maybe it was in the middle part, because I had the end part. I caught the end part, and then last night, I'm assuming it was the first part. But this morning, when I just called her, she was talking about how what's his name, Tim, was slaying his penis all through Vegas. Okay, and that he was playing outspoken. Outspoken, I think, is the one that said bought the young man a car. And she was talking about how he looked. He looked handicapped. In other words, you can tell that he's slow. That something is wrong with him. That's the way I took it. She said he looks like, he looks like, he has a problem. Now, Spurly Boy was in the chat. He said he looked like a little werewolf. A lot of people agree with that. Okay, but they say what it is, he just looked, you could tell something wrong with him. He just looked unclean and uncapped. But we know that, judging by how that baby was sitting in that little nasty room. And we seen that picture of that baby in that little nasty room. Okay. Then she said something at the end, because I'm studying moving around trying to listen to her as I get ready to come on. Something about a video taken down. Something to get into that lady who saw her whole thing this morning. What video got taken down and how and why? And that must have happened through the night as well, or late in the night as well. I'm assuming. Okay. Now let's get to Timothy Blaine. Stanky baby. Give Timothy Blaine his $200. He wants his money that you scammed all of them out of. Okay? Tim said, she talk about any and everything else? Can they talk about the $200 he sent her? I didn't know he was one of the ones that sent her money also. So now you want to use your money because conveniently, what I'm saying, the COVID-19 just happened to happen. We all couldn't go nowhere, so that was her excuse. So it was a legitimate excuse to me why they couldn't go along with this so-called vacation situation. But then she wanted to turn it to a birthday bash. So he said, when you going to start begging for money for your birthday? Where's that $20,000? Where's his $200? Send him his money back. He wants his money back. He said she refunded three people their money back. Those three people asked. Now, I don't know how true that is, and I'm not talking about Tim. Me personally don't know how true that is if only three people ask. I'm really inclined that a lot of people want their $200 back, especially during the corona when people ain't working. Some people, on the front line, like in the stores and the hospital, the call centers, the grocery store, a lot of people kept their job, but then there's a lot that don't have their job. So I'm assuming the ones that don't have their job, they want their money back. And you speak on everything else. He said she just be begging. Now she's begging for birthday. So when is that gonna start? And then the makeup. He said again, take that makeup off. Take that wig off. Speak man to man with him, woman to woman, whatever you want to do, he ready to speak to it. He said she looked like James Brown. But I want to know what the justification is going to be too when it comes to this birthday situation, because it ain't supposed to be this month. Yeah, and y'all, that's true. Ain't got nothing to do with this. Ain't got a dog in the fight, but it's cool with her. Like she speak on all of us. It's cool with her. Okay, so give Tim his $200 back. Okay? He said, because when you advertise something and you're going to go through with it, you're supposed to give people their money back, business wise. But we all know she don't do nothing. She's not about business at all. Okay? And he said the apartment, the chair, he said even the chair he's sitting in is worth way more than what she got in her apartment. He talked about out of all that money that man gave her when she was walking up down the street with a baby. I'm assuming that's the man he's talking about. And then the $20,000 she scammed because she got 20,000 people because she had however many people give her $200. And all she went involved was a picture and can't hang against the wall and got it leaning against the wall. See, he's a collector. You know what I'm saying? She had the nerve to tell him about his decor and how to decorate. when he do interior decorating himself. She went and got some old cabinet and painted it go and got some more picture, and that's all she put in that place that she called a condominium. Ain't nobody crazy. Clearly, we can see that that's a regular one bedroom apartment. Okay, he said that $20,000, and you can't even buy nothing, no hooks to hang it. And they're trying to get him some design tips. He said put a green screen in there. He said, as a matter of fact, just paint all the walls. So he went in big time on her again because she won't stop. Now what she doing is, since Billy Boy been paying the dust, because he say leave her, leave me alone, leave you alone. He practically be paying the dust. Lady Nika said she had to say paying the dust. Deanna said she had to say she tried to find a new person that she can go back and forth with for content. See, because they done talked about it so bad and dragged it so bad. If I was her, I'd be willing to climb up on the rock. I would climb up on the rock if somebody came on and talked about me that bad. Y'all, let me pick up my phone and start speaking to some people. Let me see something. Good morning, J Day. Good morning, Mimi126. Family of Rocks. I think I spoke that afraid Paulette Sammy JD. Ain't nobody better than me. And then the folks in the sky. 84 y'all in here right now. Go ahead and hit that like. Okay, here I go again with my allergies draining. Wait a minute. Take me a sip. Here I go again. Y'all, this is every morning. I don't know, just be in the morning, then as the day go off, it wears off. Did y'all see Bashful V yesterday? He had a pretty good live yesterday too. Like I told you, I love watching him, and the way he say things and put her in her place. He says it so flawlessly. You know what I'm saying? But all those reads that Timothy been doing on Stank Nation over there, I mean, just epic. Cause I didn't know. Well, I knew he could do it. But wow, I didn't think he would never have to go off on her like that. I mean, she be doing the most. So now she called herself got a new target. I got 19 likes. Come on, y'all. I ain't gonna be on here long because I'm not gonna stay here and not get no likes, no nothing, no kind of blessings. I don't know. In the sky, y'all in the sky, the haters, at least thumb it down, okay? Just give me a thumbs down. At least you can do that, all right? Now back to Outspoken. I don't know who she is. I wasn't around when she was around, but she's the one when somebody kept sending me those emails and little clips. She would be the one over there just going off on me over there with a little chop chop. And I couldn't figure out what is wrong with this lady. Why she keep worrying about me. Good morning, SC. So I don't know where she is now. Matter of fact, I don't even know if they're still making lives. I don't never hear nothing about them. Y'all notice I don't ever bring them up. But today was my first time hearing her name again, and last night I spoke because they were talking about the Las Vegas trip, like I said. So it's like when people get mad at a certain group, you know how then they want to apologize and move to the next group, like that. And no shade, but I'm just saying that because of the way Pam was explaining how things went down. And so then, she came and apologized. I think the last one she apologized to was Lady Nika, because from what she said, all that was because what's his name, Sean. So anyway, that's Deanna, that's Tim, that's Bashful. Now, King Sir, whew, you doing the most. I even listened at a live, Tracy have to drag King Sir again. I wonder why is he so obsessed over her? Why is King Sir so obsessed over Tracy? Then he had the nerves enough to put Lady Detroit in his title the other day, and she's not even the content creator. I don't get it. He just do anything. He's another one that just do anything for clout chasing and views. Okay? Since he's been on here, that's all he's been doing, and he's been in everybody's business. He says that about me and Lady Detroit don't show him any respect. What do you mean we don't show you any respect? I owe you no respect. I don't come over there on your channel and fool with you like that. to disrespect you. And if anything, you got to give me some respect, okay? Okay, that's the way I see it. But I just really wanted to come on here on this Saturday morning, because I got to get my granddaughter this morning, and I don't know what time I'm gonna go get her. So I wanted to get this out the way this morning, but then I might end up coming back again this morning. I'm not for sure. So basically, let me see. Somebody texting me. That's it. Want to know what time. That's it. Want to know what time I'm coming on. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, everybody. She has no respect for people's her mother's age. Let's just put the nose ring in here. He got a nose ring now, for real? Jay Wilson got a nose ring? Oh, I'm about to go see that. Only thing I know about him, I think I heard Shawshank going up on him a little bit. It's about somebody named Joy was on there, and I don't watch him. I didn't get full detail because I didn't want to stay. I was just passing by, you know what I'm saying? I stopped like a little fly on the wall for just a second, and then I kept it moving. I kept it moving. So anyway, so that's where we at right now, Sir King. Leave Tracy alone. Nobody cares about what you're talking about over there. Nobody cares about that stank nation, that whatever you call that on there, that what you call it, Avatar Nation. I had a couple of them kids in here yesterday, over here worrying about what I was doing. But see, we got rid of them right away. Right away. So if anybody want to speak on it, tell me, y'all, do anybody here know what happened on about the interview last night? Was anybody else there? Because like I said, I be trying my best to keep my eyes open, but it'd be so hard. It'd be so hard for me to stay on. Okay, let me text him back and tell him what. No, I'll be there in probably about an hour. Okay. Okay. Wow, everybody seemed like they want to text me this morning, y'all. So was anybody else there? Let me see. Last birthday was September 2nd, if you want to say. Okay. I don't know what that's about, but good morning, Amy Rose, and welcome, okay? Okay, and if you're sincere, happy birthday. Kudos to you. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. I'm just typing some, y'all. Okay. Here I come. Okay, so back to King Sir, whatever his name is. Sir, is it Sir King or King Sir, y'all? Because I'm always saying King Sir. Which one is it, y'all? I be getting mixed up because I don't go over there and watch his butt. I think that's why I be getting mixed up. So I'm gonna start dropping my link, and like I said, that's the newest stuff to me that I watched. I didn't get all of Deanna, didn't really understand. I went over there because I really thought it was gonna be some more juice, and maybe I missed it. I'm assuming that I missed what I was waiting to hear because I really wanted to hear some more juice about that situation over there. Now, King Sir is, hey, Lady Detroit, I'm going to drop the link for you, girl. Sir King over there sent and had your name in the title talking about you disrespecting him. And you know, I'm going to drop this title so you can tell him whatever you want to tell him because I really don't care because I'm about tired of hearing him. I'm about tired of hearing him going off like that on Tracy and she ain't bothering him. But she had to come on and curse him out this morning. Or was it late last night? There go the link. Good morning, Dovey. Okay. So anyway, King Sir King, you and them children need to stay in your place because I'm not playing with you. Now you started to make me think you're a youngster too. And you started to make me believe when Western Jigger, what's his name? The little blue, little Martian looking person, when he was on here and then he left and then you came. See, he was part of Avatar Nation also. So you started to make me think that you are him because He didn't want to show his hand either. And all of those different channels that he had, you would only see his hand when he teaching us how to make some kind of gadget. Okay. Now you come in and you got Martians. See, he's obsessed with Martians. That's why I think you part of that little ranch. That's his name. Hey, Lady Detroit.
Good morning, I'm blessed.
Wait a minute. Who is Amy Rose? Let me. And my thing, I still ain't fixed my thing to cover up before. I'm gonna see something here. Let me see something.
Who is Amy Rose Vampire Love?
I don't know. Was that the one just said something smart in my chat?
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Um, it was my birthday, and I'm 20.
You're 23?
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
Happy
thank
birthday,
you.
baby.
Thanks.
Okay. Bye, Amy. Happy birthday. Because the way you talking as if you changing your voice, and I can't take no chances with you, baby. I'm sorry. Now, y'all see, I got to really fix this. And she might be a real person. But don't nobody talking no fake voice like that, right?
She sound like a kid to me.
That's I
Sound
know.
like
That's
a
why. Well,
kid.
that's
Yeah.
why I went ahead and kicked out. That's what I mean. So I had to go with happy birthday. Yeah, I got y'all. I'm gonna take my time and widen that today for real. For real. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be trying to widen while you speaking. But girl, yeah, you know the boy that went off on you, right?
He went off on me. He ain't go off on me because I didn't hear nothing. He went off on whoever was listening. Because number one, I don't know him. Number two, I don't give a damn about respecting him. He is nobody deserve respect. He's not my mother, father, family member, elder, or anyone else. So personally, he can kiss like Nika say, the pinkest part of my ass. I don't give a damn about him. And why you putting me in a title? I don't know. I'm not even a content creator. Go with some of these content creators that come for you. Don't. Why are you talking about me? Bitch, you're not even somebody I think about. I wouldn't give a damn if you went outside and got hit by a bus. I wouldn't give a damn. I don't know you. Don't care to know you. Matter of fact, we don't even know you on YouTube because you don't show who you are. So, Sir King, shut the hell up. He went off on me. What did he say? Because I was watching
I don't know. I don't
Tasha
know
K
how
yesterday.
much. All I know is because I didn't actually watch it myself. But all I know is that he said that me and you disrespects him. Okay.
I keep trying to ask, who is he? Is he supposed to be someone we supposed to worship or give respect to?
I'm
Bring
assuming
your
that
raggedy ass over here, Sir King, so we can find out what the hell is your problem.
I'm assuming that's what he meant. Cause I don't, like I said, I don't watch him. I don't watch him like that. So I'm assuming that's what he meant. And y'all, I'm doing something too, as y'all can see while I'm back here too. I'm trying to widen my thing. I'm trying to see because I'm trying to practice when I come on, and I got this wide one back here. I'm trying to figure out how to put it back. Anyway, let me get it off of here. Can y'all see me?
I can see you. Hmm.
Okay, so okay, good. All right, all right, because I'm back
Yeah.
here
So bring.
trying to widen my
I
thing.
don't want to hear nothing else.
Oh,
Don't make up titles. Don't make up shit. Bring your raggedy ass over here and say what you got to say. Cause ain't nobody going on your channel because you get blocked the minute you say something. I went over there. I said one thing. I got blocked. I'm not coming over to no that shit. I don't. You're not interested in me. You're a kid. Matter of fact, you're a kid and a lady. You're a lady who don't even talk about anything interesting. You cannot be any. You can't be grown because this is not how grown people act. You mad because all I said yesterday was, I used to defend you though. That's the part that's crazy. I was the one that used to defend them, but you put me in a title.
go
And
ahead.
he don't go. He don't.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm back here working on this overlay, but I'm listening.
Oh, okay. I'm saying I'm the one used to defend them and everything else. He can go take a nice deep sea dive in Italy. Take a nice deep sea dive into the nearest lake, rivers, or streams that's near him. I don't give a damn about no Sir King. He gonna
Well,
make
I
me really
definitely
be
don't care
ignorant.
about
I'm trying to be polite. I'm trying to be decent for the weekend. I ain't got time for him to be ruining my holiday weekend. My daddy's birthday is tomorrow, and I'm about to go partying. I ain't got time to be thinking about no damn Sir King.
Well, I definitely don't care because I don't watch them,
That's what I
and
said. I don't watch him.
I have to hear what's going on when he says something about me. I have to hear it. So I only heard that you. And matter of fact, I'm gonna look over there at his title too while I'm talking to you. So evidently you don't go over there either to see his title. You
No,
know what I'm
but
saying?
well, what happened was I was on Miss Pizarro live yesterday, and I told her I don't even know why he would put me in a title. That's stupid. I don't talk about him. I don't drag him. I don't do any of the things that the others do. So why would you put me in a title? And that's what people was like, oh, he just doing that for clickbait. He just doing this. He just doing that. And Miss Pizarro said, well, I tell you what, Lady Detroit, come over there and get on his panel on this, that, and the other. I came over there. I said one thing. I got blocked instantly. And then on top of getting blocked, I just didn't have time for that. Tasha K was on. I had to go pick up my baby. And that's what I wanted to. I'm not interested in him. Her. Let me correct myself. I'm not interested in her because she doesn't interest me. So therefore, I didn't understand what the whole issue was.
Yeah, this still ain't wide enough either. So yes, y'all can see I'm back here working on this. I'll do this again later. I don't know why I can't widen this, but let me get back over
It
here to my
might be
comments.
that you need to pick another picture, Bless. That picture just is not going to be big enough.
No, I thought I had widened it already. That's what I was doing. But
Oh,
evidently I didn't. So let me get that off of there. I'll just do it later on when I come back. I really have to, if my grandbaby let me, because I'm going to get her. If I really can, I got to practice on widening it. I see that now. But anyway, no, I don't watch him. And then, like I said, good morning, official King Payne, 37 likes,
good
100 in
morning,
here.
King
Can
Pam.
I get to 50?
Now that is somebody I watch every now and then. I do watch the official King Payne every now and then.
Well,
But
I watched the series of the Wiley situation, and I was believing most of it, because especially when it got to that Steve Gibson part of it. But then it looked like when he got over there on that show with Jay Wilson, he didn't like nobody. So I stopped watching him because I know I never done nothing to him. I mean, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he didn't mean for it to come off like that, but that's just the way I felt.
you're entitled to feel, and you're
Yeah.
right, Manny. Manny said you go harder at others. You barely speak on him. Why would he have you on the title? Exactly, Manny. I don't even talk about him. Never. Everybody else be going off of him. I don't say much about Sir Queen, so he better shut the hell up. I don't care nothing else about him.
Bye, whatever your name is, you need to take a vacation too, okay? Toodaloo, you sound like a little child, so you're out of here. Bye.
Yeah,
Now,
I didn't even know what he was talking about.
yeah, Lady Detroit go harder at others. At others, you barely speak on. No, she don't, and because only panel she really be getting on when she's speaking. Mostly be me and Lady Nika, and I don't hear her speaking on him like that. What you mean? Call in, drop the link. Okay, I'll drop the link.
because
I
because I used to be like, blessed. Why y'all treat that man like that? Remember, I used to defend him. So I don't know what he talking about, but when he came on the last time, I was like, I really now understand why everybody gets aggravated by him. You can't get mad at me for stating the obvious. I say he aggravated me the last
well,
time he called in.
but the thing is, you're not even a content creator. So what's up with that? Good morning, Ibe. Girl, you was on that live yesterday with you was up the hook and you had that white lipstick on and you had smash it on. Girl, please.
The eye day was funny yesterday.
I know she was hilarious, girl. You be hilarious over there. Believe that. I dropped the link, King Sir.
No, that's
I mean,
official
what's the name?
campaign.
Official King Payne. Is that what you mean? Or is that the real official King Payne? Because
That's
it be,
official campaign. That's him.
huh? Oh, it
That's
is
him.
him. Oh, okay.
I
Because
watch him sometimes.
I didn't know for sure the other day that was 7 stars, and it was. It just threw me off and surprised me that after all this time she would come on my chat and ask me, about back in the day. I was willing to talk to her woman to woman, but I just didn't want to go in or let her talk about goddess over here because I ain't got nothing to do with that. You got to talk with her. I just wasn't gonna allow that to happen. Good morning, so
Good morning, Bless Watkins,
good
girl.
morning. Good morning.
Okay, on period. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm just fine on this Saturday morning, trying to talk about a little something, get about. Good morning, boss lady, New Jersey.
Oh, shout out to Boss Lady, okay? On period. So I was calling in because I was watching your show and you said something to the effect that you used to watch my show, but then I got on a gentleman's panel and it seemed like I didn't like anybody, so you stopped watching me. What happened?
I don't know. Did you notice that you lost a lot of viewers? Did you notice that during that time you would see me in your chat sometime? Well, and then you know how it is when people get over there on that panel that y'all started. Like I'm giving an example. I was supporting Capital Christian, which I know you ain't got nothing to do with this. And but then when he did the same thing, when it was his turn, I went over in his chat. Everybody started dragging me, and he started kikiing and laughing and agreeing with them. I
Yeah,
said
he
something.
was.
Oh wow! I said, "Oh wow, let me go." You know, I thought I was in a friendly territory, and looked like he would have said, "Oh, they're my supporters." Now, then when you got on there, to me, basically the same thing happened. So I stopped watching you because I ain't never done nothing to you. I watched you before the panel, actually, to tell the truth about it. I used to be over there all the time, and I was enjoying your Wiley series to me, and all like that. So that's why I don't be coming over there on your day. And you can't control the panel. Don't get me wrong. You can't control what nobody say, I think. But then there's a limit that somebody should go. Like Juicy Booty don't really let nobody come over there and attack his people that he consider his loyal supporters.
Absolutely. Well, I do remember you frequenting my channel. I do remember you. I've always heard good things about you. Nobody's ever mentioned anything negative to me about you. If I did anything to offend you, girl, I was just calling in this morning to apologize because I don't really know you like that. Um, to offend you. So I was just like, girl, let me clear this up because there's a lot of people on YouTube that feel some type of way about me solely because of my affiliation with Armand.
Oh, now Armand is another one. Well, I don't got nothing against him. I look at him every once in a while, but he just not really my cup of tea. And I don't get me wrong, a lot of you guys are young, but he just kind of a little silly young to me. But I go over there sometime when he have a good talk on. And the best one I thought was Nene. Then when he had T.S. Madison them over there, went over there. Other than that, I don't really watch it that much. The most I heard about him was because Whitey was jealous of him and used to talk about him all the time. And that's how I found Armand. But I don't have nothing against it. I just don't go over there with all that ringing and noising and stuff we doing. But sometimes he had pretty good talk. I still don't really watch. I might peek. So it's just my cup of tea. But so there's a big difference between you and him. I don't know if it's a level of maturity or something. It's hard for me to explain, but I just don't. It's
Yeah,
just not
there
my
is
cup
a
of
big
tea.
difference between us two. We're totally different people.
Right.
Also, I revamped my channel. My channel is totally different. Whenever you get a chance, come on over to the Lituation and check it out. We have special guest performances. We do celebrity gossip, and we just keep it real. So
Well,
I
I'm glad to hear
back
that
over.
because, like I said, that is the way I felt. So I'm glad you came in and heard me saying that. Because, like I said, one because of Armand with me is because when you went over there and got on that panel. But
Hmm.
now the man done changed up. He say you do politics, you this, you that, besides throwing the subliminals, in the mess or whatever. But yeah, you did lose a lot of people, I guess, because of mine. But I'm thinking also because of Jay Wilson over there. To be really honestly truthful about it, I said, okay, then I won't
Well,
be going to supporting him on your day. I was trying to
well,
come on your day on the Thursday.
Well, I'm the king of the beef sector, so my viewers and stuff goes up and down. I don't really pay attention to all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because what God got for me is for me. So if one day you like me and the next day you don't, and you unsubscribe, it is
No,
okay.
no, don't get me wrong. Now I didn't say I unsubscribed because I never unsubscribed. I just don't come over there no more because of that. I didn't
No, I wasn't
unsubscribe.
referring. I wasn't
Oh,
referring
okay.
to you. I was talking about people in general.
Never go there.
I watch
Uh,
the Christian Pain all the time. I don't have no
yeah, I
issues
did
with
too.
that.
I watched them. I watched them before the series. I watched them doing Wiley series all up until then. I said, okay, then that's not friendly territory to go to the channel on Thursday but I can come any other day than that. But I just wanted to come support you on the men's channel on your day. Simple as that.
Period. Well, thank you
And
so
I
much for your.
enjoyed your Whitey series. I
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed it.
So I heard
Yes.
y'all over here talking about that low life, Sir King.
Oh yeah.
What information do you have on Sir King?
Well, only thing I know about him is that he's messy, but I heard he had gotten doxxed. I know he had part of that Avatar Nation, I'm thinking, with a lot of the youngsters. That's just my opinion. When I say youngsters, late teens or early 20s or whatever, I think he's the ranch. All I know, only thing I know about him, he have everybody name in his sector and his title.
Okay.
Uh, he's very disrespectful to a lot of women now that he got past his thousand, got people watching him, and he just got a lot of weird people in the chat. That's all I know about him. I don't ride with him like that. Now
They said
somebody
his
else
name
might
was
know
Kevin
about him.
Height.
Huh?
They said his name was Kevin Height. If you look him up on Instagram, and it was a video, and it did sound like him.
See, I don't know all of that because I'm not into the little
Yeah, I
doxing
saw that the
situation.
other day.
So
He
who
had got
doxed him?
doxxed.
Who doxed him, Lady Detroit? Who found that information?
Get into it with Goddess. Goddess found it.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that
Yeah,
one.
this
Yeah.
was
She
2 days
didn't
ago.
be
She
See
driving
posted
that
her
by.
link,
video.
Lady Detroit.
What'd you say, babe? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Send me that link.
I don't know how to send you the link. Let me see if
My
it's
Is
email.
anybody else in here that heard about that and ought to give him the link?
Yeah,
okay.
my
Wait a minute. What's
email
your
is
email? I do know how to do it if it's email. Give me one moment. Let me get the email.
Because I'm
is
not interested in him
campaign@gmail.com.
like that, though. I just know
Okay,
he
give me
messy,
1 second.
messy,
Let me get
messy.
a pen.
So evidently he must have rubbed you the wrong way too, huh, Official King?
Absolutely, yeah. He always got something negative to say about me, but the only problem with him is that I can't respect anything that he says because he's afraid to show his face. You can't give your interpretation if you're not open to people giving you theirs. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing stones, but he live in a glass house.
Right.
Exactly.
What's
And
the
that's
email, Official King Payne?
It's theofficialkingpain@gmail.com.
Okay. Yep. Matter of fact, I'll
what
send it to you.
that's why Official, I think he's one of them little minions in the little blue things. I think he's the ranch. But they say
No,
now
they
this
they
person,
they said he
this name,
wasn't.
but this
No, I
name
don't
that
think that.
Lady Detroit is saying, so that means that name is the ranch. They're all the same people. So he's the
I don't think
ranch
that
then.
it's the wrench. I don't think that it's the wrench. The wrench used to reach out to me back in the day.
Okay.
So I think that I believe that the wrench is a woman, but
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Okay.
100% sure. But I do have some. I did used to communicate with the wrench just a little bit. He used to reach out to me.
Oh, okay. Because that was just kind of weird how you just up and left. All of a sudden, then here you go to ranch. And what's the other one that left that we thought it was?
The
Okay, with
mystery
the who? Say that again.
mystery man.
Yeah, we are. What happened?
I don't
It's a
know.
lot of them just disappeared.
I
It
don't
just
know what
it
happened
just
to
being
him.
there.
Got snatched. They used to do a lot of exposing and doxing, so maybe something happened to their channel.
Oh, okay. Y'all
But
know who I thought was funny, and I kind of missed, just watching. I never spoke in his chat or anything like that. That young guy Trey, what's his name? Trey, heavyset guy, young guy.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever.
Straight feeling or something.
I don't know. I was wondering whatever
She,
happened
she
to
was
him.
she was too messy for me, and she made up a lot of lies and stuff, and threw around a lot of salacious allegations. I don't, with no receipt. Yeah, I don't like that girl.
The soap and the man and Manny, there are really. I think that all those rich channels are the same person. That's why whenever we blocked one, another one came right back. So I thought all of that is the same person. Then once I blocked all 30 of them in that blue avatar, then he started coming on in that orange avatar. And because he was getting upset because I blocked I blocked every one of them and I counted them. And if you go over there and look, when they put them little gadgets together, you see nothing but the hand. That person never showed itself, just like the ranch, and that's why I thought it was the ranch.
And the Lynch got at least 9 pages because my mom used to block him all the time. That's
More.
why
He
I
got
back.
30. He got 30. I remember in
Right.
that TSCC chat, every time one come, I blocked it. Back to back, until he got tired of me, till I got all the blue ones, then he started coming the orange ones and asking me, trying to joke, leave him alone. And somebody, please tell Bless, leave him alone, like that. I would get him every time. Then down the line, he started coming on just two of them. He was acting nice on one of them, so I don't know. Y'all see
Yeah,
my information. Thank you, Sammy.
he used to do that to me too, or she used to do that to me too. She would make a video and then be kind of mean, and then hit me up and then talk about it, and then she'll make a video and it would be cool, like it'd be better, like she'll make a cool video, and then a couple weeks later she'll do the same thing and then hit me up like, oh, I don't have a problem with you, I was just playing. So the Rich
Oh,
is kind of weird.
but
Okay,
there,
I sent it to you, King Payne.
Oh, and I
let us
saw
know if you got it, keep painting. Cause I sure gonna watch when you look it up. Evidently, you're gonna look it up and talk on it. I'm curious
yes.
to ask you some more information too. But like I said, that's all I know about him is the messy and how he use everybody's name in his chat. So he be having your name too up there in his title.
I don't know. I don't follow him. I'm not subscribed. I just, when I bump into him on these YouTube streets, he always have a lot to say. I always catch him over there in Pettyville, um, and other places. But I bumped
Wow.
into her a couple times on these streets.
Well, I didn't know that goddess that doxed him and found his real name.
Oh
Now
yeah, it
he
was
don't
about
talk
3 days ago. It
about
was about 3 days ago. They said his Twitter name is Kevin Height. Of course, he came back on and said it wasn't him. But if you listen to the voice and you listen to, I think they did it. They go into explanation on how they did it. I believe it's him. It did sound like him, but and he's a black man, heavy set. You have to actually go look at it, but
And you can tell all of that from his voice. I always say when I talk to him, I
right.
say he's got a black and heavy set. Every time I talk to him, I say I can tell that you're black, I can tell that you're heavy set, and that's why you don't want to turn on the lights.
Oh wow, this is interesting. I'm gonna go back and watch that old live too. It really is. I'm telling y'all, I just be missing so much. I'll just be running these streets. But I want to know more about did they even say did anybody watch Deanna? I'll put it to you like that. Did y'all catch the middle part of this lady that's doing the background checks on everybody?
Oh hell no!
Okay.
Mm-mm. I
So
saw
every,
Deanna yesterday. And me and Pam looked really good yesterday. Pam looked nice. And her and Deanna, they were funny, but I didn't catch that part. They were popping Sean Bradley, when I was watching it.
somebody said he looked like let me see. He looks like Biz Market.
Maddie said he like Biz Marquee Auntie.
He sound like that. That's how he sound.
Wow. So Kingpin, are you cool with Stank Nation over there? Because I know Juicy used to be, probably still is behind the scenes. And what do you think about this skit, this play, or whatever that's going on? Have you been keeping up with that?
Stank Nation. Who's Stank Nation?
Babe Nation. Babe
Baby,
Nation.
Babe
Oh, you
Nation.
know what? I don't have a problem with Fi and them. A lot of people got problems with Fi. I don't know why people don't like Fi. But bro,
Really? You don't know why? Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I always ask people, I say, what's going on? What did she do? They be like, she lied on me. See, the thing is, what a lot of people say, they talk about her looks, and that's why I don't subscribe, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna not like the girl because she pretty. Like, girl, you gotta give me a better reason than that. You know what I'm saying? And then they go with the, oh well, she told a lie on me. I was like, well, girl, this is YouTube. This YouTube, I
Yeah,
really
but
don't.
just because it's YouTube don't mean you got to go out and just blatantly lie on everybody. And it's the way she embellished everybody, and it's the way she put everybody down when she got her ego got big because she got people watching her and everything she talk about. Okay, picture her from the beginning when she first used to come on here and that with that cup with that brandy in the morning to now. You see what I'm saying? And if there's nobody on here group that she haven't been affiliated with, that got into it with, kicked them to the curb. I haven't heard nobody on here that she has not talked about.
Well, let
Similar
me ask
to
you
the
this.
French.
Well, let
And
me
that's
ask you
why
this,
people
Bless.
don't like her. That's why people don't like her.
Well, let me
And
ask you this, Bless.
wait a minute, and I give her kudos. I even said she can sing. She do have a little talent in singing. She can be a pretty lady, but she's so nasty that nasty radiates to the outside. You get what I'm saying? So that's the way I see it.
So this is my question. Let me ask you this: what has Thigh Babe done to you?
Oh Lord, when she first seen me come on that mass train, Oh, it was my wigs. It was old blast. I was lying. And just the other day, she was dragging me for some reason and no reason at all. I never said nothing to that lady. She was mad because of where I was sitting at. I get it. A lot of people was, but that's her only drag for me. But then she said something about the other day when I was giving commentary. I think I was giving commentary on what was it? I was giving commentary on Lady Detroit, and she came on here talking about how young I want to be and how I use my age and just a bunch of stuff. And I never came on and used my age like that. But she had said way worse stuff than that. I just can't think off the top of my head. But she goes in on everybody for no reason whatsoever.
Mm. I can understand how that would make you feel some type of way.
And I don't use my age to talk about nobody. This is YouTube, like you said. So I know people are going to mention me. And quite frankly, I don't care. I expect them to mention it me. But when I gave my commentary on it the other day, no, I didn't come on here trying to be young and trying to. I come on as a presentable. I look like a lady my age. I don't necessarily drag. I give commentary. So yeah, she had to speak on that too, and she did a lot of embellishing in line with it. I can't remember the exact words, but I'm quite sure somebody else in here can tell you that watch. You can tell you exactly what she said. Lady
Well,
Detroit. Yeah, but anybody. She probably even mentioned Lady Detroit. I don't know. She mentioned all of us.
She has never. I personally don't have an issue with Fire Baby because she's never said or did anything to me. The issue is Nika is my best friend, and she has said horrible things about my best friend, made fun of her lupus, did made skits, has done terrible things. So when you talk about my best friend, my sister, you talk about me. Period. Point
Well,
blank.
period.
My thing was,
Rihanna.
had she kept it right, Periana, like you say, period to period, right?
Hey.
But the thing is, you talked about my best friend. You talked about her lupus, and I can't respect no woman who would talk about be so low as to talk about someone who has a incurable disease. So for that, she can kick rocks. And then on top of it, I did not like how she did James Caldwell. I've known James Caldwell just as long as I've known Nika. That is like my uncle. I love James. When she started talking about his kids, she went too damn far and lied on him and called him a molester. People like that is dangerous to me. You could really hurt someone's career, life, everything. By what if some fool saw that and then really believed her and thought James was a molester and then was waiting for him outside? They done showed his house, they done showed everything. So say some fool is sitting up there waiting for him in the bushes, he come outside and beat him half to death based on a lie that this hoe said. So by me working for the court system, I know how certain things go and I've seen things. And so I can't fool with people that rock like that. Now, if you got a natural beef and you going back, that's fine. But when you start doing the shit she did, no, that's slow down and dirty.
well,
That
and
wouldn't even be somebody, that
you
would
don't
not
have to
even
do
be
nothing
somebody's
to her.
character that I would want associated with me.
Basically, you don't have to do
Period.
nothing to her, King Payne. If you're affiliated with somebody that she don't like, then she's gonna start talking about you. For example, me, I never done nothing personally to her. I just know she made up this big old lie back then when she first was hollering federal, and the police. That's another thing I don't like about her. I don't understand nobody getting on YouTube and then because somebody says something about you after you said something about them and insert yourself in their business and they say something about you, then you want to run and go call the police. That's what I want to ask you. And everything is sexualized with her. Everything. Nobody never said nothing about her child, but she's sweeping down everybody talking about her child. Every time she get into something with somebody, me and my child, me and my child. Nobody said nothing about that child. And Lady Detroit, you're right. She could have really said something to hurt or harm that man, anybody. You know, and she started with that kid first. That's why actually you don't know. You really don't know why people don't like her. That's why. And everything is just so sexual. You know, and when rubbing all on herself, got a women full of a chat full of women, but deep down she really don't like the LGBT community. If you really listen to her, she really don't.
Yeah, well, I did hear, and this kind of made me give her the side eye. I did hear that she referred to another gay LGBT content creator as the F word,
She
and that kind of made
did.
me give her the side eye. But then I heard that she kind of worked it out and explained herself on Jay Wilson's panel. She basically said that she don't feel like that about the LGBT community, and that this person hit below the belt, so she hit below the belt, basically. So, I kind of gave her the side eye, but I do know that females do that a lot when they get mad at gay men. They immediately go to the F word. You know what I'm saying? So I
And
was just like,
Well,
oh,
I don't. I don't. That's another thing. So if that's the case, you really don't care for them. You really don't like them at all. Then that's the case. Just because, I mean, why not just do it like we would do normally with anybody? Why?
well, I'm
When
gonna
you,
be honest.
you know,
If I'm into it with one, and you call me a bitch or you call me a hoe or something, you might be the F word. And the reason why I feel that way, I have gay friends, and they tell me, "You in war, battle, bitch." James told me that one time.
I don't feel like I need
When
to
I
go
got
there.
into
I think I can
argument
do
with
a little
someone,
better.
James said, "If you in battle and you in war, it's a war of words. Go for it." But what I'm about to say is this also. I'm glad Boss Lady New Jersey is on here. And she also talked about Boss Lady New Jersey, if she don't mind me saying this, having vitiligo. How disgusting of a person can you be?
well,
You are
did she
talking about people
say
who
that
have
about?
issues
Did
that
she
they
say
cannot
that about
change.
Boss Lady? Because Boss Lady used to say I said that she had vitiligo. I used to talk about her vitiligo, and I ain't never. Y'all can go watch the video. I ain't never said nothing about her condition. Now I did talk about that room that she used to do her videos in.
Well, I thought that room was cute. You talking about with all the baby dolls? I don't know. Roddy used to
Yes,
talk about that all the
with
time.
all the
I
baby
never
dolls.
understood that at all. I liked it all the little dolls. I would love to have a room like that for my grandbaby. But let me say this right here. Whoever this is, I love Drugger. I welcome your opinion. You notice I'm not letting nobody's getting rid of you. I'm not trying to get rid of you. But evidently you have something against me because you keep praising Lady Detroit, but you keep saying negative stuff towards me. But if that's your opinion, fine, that's your opinion, okay? So welcome is what I want to say. Welcome. Just don't go too far though, because I'm going to let my moms use their own decision of what they think about it. But anyway, welcome. You're allowed. You
And
see
I'm
it.
glad
You
to
see
I'm
that
glad.
comment.
Welcome, Boss
Huh?
Lady.
Hey, lady, Detroit.
Hey,
I'm
Boss
such a big
Lady,
fan.
girl.
Hey, officially, baby. I don't recall that video. If you got that video, please send it to me, but I don't recall it. Now, I know me and your friend got into it, but me and you ain't really have no problem. So cut it out.
No,
You wanted
girl, we
to defend
good.
your friend, and that's what you did.
We're good, Boss Lady. I like you, girl. I had sent you an email and I asked you to reach out to me and you never responded.
Oh, I probably didn't check it. I'm sorry, but no, me and you ain't really have no problem since that first interview that me and your bestie got into it about. And, that was just a matter of my opinion. But thanks to Wally blowing it up and sending Armand my comment is how all the stuff got blown out of proportion. And I made a video about that. But Bart wasn't trying to hear that, and that's how me and him started going back and forth. But
Mm.
Wally is the one who even brought me into the beef segment by not minding his business. Now we all are entitled to our opinion, and the only thing I did say in that video was the day that you was on there when you and Tasha K had words. The only thing I said to Armand was, if you wasn't so tipsy, it would have been a great interview. That's all I said, and it just took legs and grew. Then Wiley sent him the video, and then me and him started going back and forth. And I was like, whoa, because it was a good interview. I thought that the way Tasha K came at you was wrong. I made a video about that. And it was what it was. But I'm over it. He don't say nothing about me, I don't say nothing about him.
Yeah, and let me backtrack a little bit, y'all. I guess I see stuff different than anybody, and I'm saying this to you, Lady Detroit, and I understand when you battle, it's a battle. But there's still certain things I'm not gonna say, and I have two nieces too with partners, and I know people. So, but my first defense, I think I would say choose other words. because I don't want to use the F word. I don't want that to be. That's just like a white person. Soon they get into you, and they want to call you the N word. And how upset do we get when they do that? You get what I'm saying?
God
And
bless.
I
I
want to
just
go
don't
way,
agree.
way below the belt. Then I think I would
Mm-mm.
do it like that. I just had to backtrack a little bit once I get in there because I didn't want to
Yeah,
cut you
because I
off.
didn't get to finish my what I was saying on that either. I
Yeah,
don't care. You once you start calling me a bitch, a hoe, it's fair game. You're going to be
yeah.
called whatever name that comes to thought. And like I said, it's people, it's straight people who make the big deal. It's not gay men, because most of my gay friends say, "Girl, please, you in battle, bitch, fight. Say whatever it is you
So
got
do
to
you
say."
think? So do you think when a white person that's your friend get in battle with you and get mad at you and start the N word, that's okay?
I don't think those two words are the same. Those two words
No,
aren't
no, they're
comparable.
different. But I'm saying a group of people have an F word and a group of people have an N word. You see what I'm saying? So for me to come out with that F word, then I'm really hot. So I'm just, yeah, it feels two different words. I'm just saying, but to me, it is basically even killed when it comes to that like that. But then if you're gonna go that low, I'm gonna go that low with you. That's all I'm saying. So like I say, we're gonna agree to disagree. I just ain't gonna use the F word. If the
Right.
Yeah,
only
we're
one
gonna agree to
first
disagree,
thing
because
comes to
calling
my
me
mind, I
by
don't
my
want that.
race
Huh?
has nothing to do with my sex. Calling me by my race doesn't have nothing to do with what I'm doing with sexually. So no, calling me the N word will be totally different than calling me a fag or a dyke or the
No,
different
I'm
names.
saying
Now
people get mad
personally,
and say
I
people
don't
get
say
mad
those
and say
things.
people get mad and say the F word, and then people get mad and say the N word. So both of those are fighting words to me, even though they
Yeah,
are two different words.
but it shouldn't apply to everybody.
And they
It
should
should
never
only
say
Yeah,
apply.
N word or the F word, as far as I'm concerned. Like nobody should never say pickaninny. That's just like saying the N words. They're all three different words. White people, no matter what, don't
well, we
ever
have
do
a
that.
gay man
Hey,
on the
good
panel.
morning.
Let's see his.
What's your name? Christopher.
We have a gay man and we have boss lady who has another opinion. What's your opinion on that, official King Payne, if you don't mind?
Well, me personally, I don't never go. I don't never take the easy way out. I feel like those words are just like, oh, I'm just say this because I don't. I'm not intelligent enough to come up with something else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't immediately go below the belt, and I try not to go below the
Yeah.
belt. That's why I know I didn't say anything about boss lady like that. And that's why like I just I like to dissect the person. That's why I don't respect people like Sir King, because I can't see him to dissect them, But if you turned on
Right.
the motherfucking lights, just how he got a lot of stuff to say about other people, I could have something to say about you now. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody perfect.
So what do you mean? No, 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 Christopher. Explain yourself, because I didn't see what you said beforehand. But okay, so I think that me and King Sir is thinking along the same wavelength. That ain't gonna be the first thing coming to my mind. I know I can do some choice words that's gonna hit and hurt you where it needs to hit and hurt you at. Because I mean, come on now, that's
Yeah,
just too easy. That's
especially
just
if
too
you
easy.
respect
It's
someone.
too easy. Yeah,
It is
it's too easy.
it is disrespectful, but at the same time, it don't apply to everybody. See, this is where people get it messed up. When you say it, it don't apply to everybody. It only applies to the person that's calling you a bitch,
Right.
HOE, and everything else. It is offensive. There's a lot of words out here that's offensive. But at the end of the day, some people will let it keep escalating, and some people will just shut it down completely. You know,
Girl,
yeah.
I have.
And those
Well,
words don't
check
bother
this
me like
out,
that
y'all.
because I know what I am, and I grew up roasting and gagging and going back and forth. So I don't you gotta physically you gotta physically do something to me like that type of stuff don't bother me. You can say whatever you want about me, girl, and I won't even flinch. I done heard it all.
Right.
But let me say this
And
to you,
that's what my
Free.
friend told me.
Let me
And
get this in here real quick. Now, since we on this subject, about words, people use words to hurt people to argue. I have a sister. Don't curse or anything like that. She's the type of person that would get into an argument with you. She got a way to tell you off, and you don't know it and turn your back and walk away, and then you think, "Oh, she really got me." See, she know how to do it in such a flamboyant way, so to speak, and it'd be epic. The words that she used, She can tell you out without any of the curse words, the derogatory words, and everything, and you don't know that she really. I mean, well, you really feel bad. Y'all ever been around somebody like that? You don't
I'm
know.
like that.
You
I'm
study,
like that.
yeah, you
I'm
study
like
cursing
that.
this person out, cursing this person, cursing. This other person is coming at you in the way, in a very way to use the way she used the words, you guys. You wouldn't believe it, and then you turn your back to walk away. You say, she got me real bad. I got a sister just like that. You don't know she did. I mean, she don't have to curse, don't have to say nothing. But some people are like that. Have y'all ever been around people like that?
Yes,
I'm like that.
like
I can
that too.
Very
I can
skillful,
cuss you
yeah.
out. I can read you, I can cuss you out, or I can just cuss you out very politely without ever once using a cuss word. And
Right.
if you were my friend on Facebook, like Nika say to me all the time, she said, "Girl, I would be ready to kill you because I can kill a person with words. But the
Right.
thing is, no, the F word is not the word I would resort to at first. But I'm just saying, when I'm in a battle with somebody, whatever it is, especially if you cut low with me, I'm going low with you, and that's all I'm trying to say. And I'm sorry, Bless. I do want to give concerned citizen. Um, they said something about Sir King and Kwani went off on you yesterday.
Oh, I saw that. I was gonna get to that when we got
Oh,
I'm
okay. You can
trying
get
to
to it
finish
whenever
what
you're
y'all
ready. I
saying.
just want to make sure we don't pass it and let them know we
Yeah,
see them.
I saw that. I saw it, but I was trying
But
to wait till
I
everybody
agree
could
with Boss
finish their
Lady on this. And I like the fact that Sir King, sorry, Official King Payne, because you ain't nothing like him. Um, Official King Payne and Boss Lady was able to talk it out. I like that and I appreciate that. Because some of those things be so silly. And like I said, I watch both. I watch both of you guys. So I don't
I'm
have
gonna find
no
that.
issue.
I'm trying to find what this guy said. I want him to elaborate on that. See, I don't know what was said. That's why I was asking, was anybody in here in his chat? I don't watch him. Let me see. This is exactly what he said. Let's walk and sis. That messy Sir Queen came for you last night. He called you all sorts of biased, non-factor, and irrelevant. Kwani also came on and said, without StreamYard, you would be nothing. Girl, I was doing StreamYard. I just have a StreamYard now for the last 3 months. I've been on here most of my year without StreamYard. So I don't know what Kwani talking about. Matter of fact, she's the one who needed StreamYard because she was hopping on everybody's StreamYard, especially Tracy. Every time the people come on, who on there? Her. So that's not true at all, and everybody know that too. I just recently, and I'm using it a lot now because I gotta pay for it. This is my third month paying for StreamYard, so I'm gonna use the hell out of it. So shut up,
Okay.
Kwani. Yeah. So I'm gonna
Okay.
use the hell out of
I
it.
use the hell out of mine too.
As long as I gotta pay that $25 a month, I'm gonna use
Okay.
the hell out of StreamYard. But before that, I was not using StreamYard at all because I wasn't interested in paying no money for it. Then I said, oh well, what the hell? So just shut up, Kwani. Kwani over there doing the most with everybody. She wants somebody to go back and forth with her. I refuse to because I realize she's just a little ignorant woman.
Mm.
Now, dox me, do whatever you want to do, but that's all to it. You would have got, and I believe Sean Brady when he said that she's a keyboard thug. She said she wanted to be a billion behind the keyboard, but in person, he said that she's very meek, quiet, and scary. I do believe that. Because other than that, how you gonna be bold enough to get on here and just talk about people all the time like that? I dare you to get in somebody's face and wherever you at, if you close to anybody to be on here and get in their face. I doubt it. I doubt that very seriously. So yeah, I might come back on later on because I'm paying this stream yard.
Okay. Period.
Okay, and that's all to it. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, little lady.
Okay. I know that's right. Shoot.
Okay.
Shoot.
And I did not curse her not one time. Put that okay,
Okay.
because I feel sorry for her. I
I
do.
don't
I
feel
really
sorry
feel
for you
sorry
now.
for her because I think she upset and mad at the girl because that man left her. I don't be mad at me because they raised the dox you and made you lose your job. Don't be
Oh,
mad at me. Whatever's going on in your life is not going well for you because they believe me, you mine has been a happy life.
oh,
Okay, let's
oh.
move right along. 67 likes, please. I got 160 people in here and 67 likes. Can I get 8? 67, go ahead. Can I get 7? Go to 7, 75, 80.
Okay.
Big thing. Are you still doing videos? YouTube videos?
Huh?
Yeah. I'm on YouTube. I got a lot of videos. I do the gentleman's panel. And then I have my own show right now. on Fridays, and then I do like little shows throughout the week, but they're late night, so you probably, I don't know, it's late in California when I do it. It's like 10 midnight. So
What
uh,
about the music videos? I like that first one I
oh,
seen.
my music. Yeah. I got some new music. I'm working on a little EP right now. It's gonna come out really soon. I have a lot of new projects coming out, so I'm just trying to finalize some stuff before I have to do this big move to be a part of this project. So I just have to get a lot of things together before I make the transition.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, I like the money on the floor.
Yes,
I like
thank you.
that beat. That beat go hard.
Oh
Sir King,
yeah.
did you? I mean, official King Payne, did you used to sing with Nicole?
Who's Nico?
So Nicole,
Nicole, messy, sexy.
no, she wanted to do
Oh,
something with him.
me and Nicole were supposed to work, but there was a conflict of interest because she used to talk about my friend a lot, and we were together at that time. So it just it we just it wasn't gonna work. So I had basically said something to the effect that it wasn't gonna work, and I would let her know it was because there was a conflict of interest, and she got
Oh,
mad and she made a video, and but I guess we're all right. We don't really talk anymore. But
Yeah, because I vaguely remember something like that. I thought you guys were very close. Laurie, I didn't overlook what you said. No, I haven't forgot Becky's gate either when she stayed in that room crying like a little baby. I don't know what her problem was. Anybody remember Becky's gate when Kwani stayed in the room crying? She was even scared then to go around people for running her little big mouth. So yeah, I remember that. Thank you for the 74 likes.
Peter,
Okay, don't be messing with that stuff. Yeah, Laurie. Thank you, Laurie. Yeah, I remember that Baker's Gate. All of
My
us do.
thing is this. I'm gonna say this, blessed. Sir King, let's cut all the bullshit. You got something to say. Bring your raggedy ass over here.
Oh, he
We
over
ain't
here?
coming. We ain't coming to your panel. We ain't coming to none of that. Bring your raggedy monotone ass over here. And then we'll let you know what it is. You got so much to say. When you sitting on StreamYard, you drop your StreamYard every motherfucking freaking day, but you got something. I had to catch my words. You drop your StreamYard every day and you got nerve to talk about somebody else. Stop
He sure
playing with
do.
little kids. Stop playing with little kids and Tonka trucks and bring your punk ass over here.
Exactly. And he started off jumping on everybody's StreamYard. I mean, everybody. That's why I call him a StreamYard whore. He jumped on
mm,
everybody's StreamYard as soon as he dropped it, like that other little lady. Okay. And now he got his own thing, and he just thinking all that over there. And then the way he be talking, y'all. Oh my God, I can't stand the way he talk. I agree with you. If it's King, sir, he might be a woman with a voice changer. Like he just so educational. He's so intelligent. He don't do this. Certain things he'll say, certain things he won't say. And then, now I'm going to drop the link and everybody can come on and speak with them when we speak. Oh, he is just so sickening. So, yeah, come over here and said you got to say, talking about disrespect. I'll show you what disrespect is, you troll.
I sure will. I will really hurt your
people
feelings.
like him that feel like they know everything realize that they don't know nothing at all. Hmm.
I
He
would
was
like to
looking
also
stupid.
know who this troll is, too, with no picture, because they seem to really like you a lot, Lady Detroit.
Huh?
This person right here seems to like you a lot. The I love drugger. I've been
I
noticing
love
the
you too,
comments there.
Dargo.
I would like
But
to really know who
my
that is.
issue is he can sit there at night when people are in bed, people who have normal lives, people who have families, people who have husbands, wives, and normal lives, go to bed and talk a bunch of shit. Bring your behind up here and talk about we on here now. So one of you, one in the bushes, I know one of his flunkies is sitting there, so you can report back to him. Tell him to come over here now.
Okay.
He ain't gonna come over here.
He ain't gonna come over here because number one, official kingpin, a man is here.
Yeah,
Period.
that's right. King,
You ain't
yeah,
got
you
nothing. You
don't
ain't with
want to
a
face to
man.
face with Bishop King Payne. He ain't gonna do it. Where you at, Sir King? Bishop King Payne here. You got a lot to say about him behind that
Right.
keyboard.
He know official campaign to read him down. So that's why he ain't
Okay.
coming over here.
He know already.
You know
He's
what?
already.
You know what, Sammy Dizzle? There was a footage of her crying. I don't know where it is these days. Maybe if he didn't delete everything from back then, you would see her when she was over there crying. She was scared to go around people. Don't talk about me. Yeah, I'll be back on there later if I want to. I'm gonna come on here as long as I keep paying money. We come on.
I'll pay my
Ain't
$25
that,
every.
ain't that right, boss lady? Long we have to keep paying, we allowed to jump on that 4 or 5 thousand
You
there
know
if
they got another level now.
huh?
You know they got another level you can pay for now, like the professional level. It costs more.
Uh-huh. And then you can have more people. Is it like that one? Because what is that one with? No, I know I don't need that one with them 100 on there. Because we got 10. We can get up to 10 people now, but you got another level more than that over
The
that
other
also.
level, the other level increases your video quality to 1080p. Right now, you only can do 720. But if you
Oh,
get the other
really?
level, it'll make your videos more clear and crisp.
Okay, yeah. Because sometimes when I'm watching people and I got the chat on the side, sometimes I don't want to put it on the widescreen, so I will go ahead and put it on a 720 to make it clear. So now they got something even clearer than that. I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, that's what's going on right now in the news. I'm gonna drop the link again. Hey, y'all, up in the sky. Thank you for I think I'm at 80 likes now. And don't be scared if y'all want to drop a little extra something for me too back there. My cash app, the information is right here. Let me see. It's right there. Thank you, Sammy.
Did you get mine?
Oh, I told you thank you. I even wrote a comment. I appreciated it. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
comment in your
I just
comment
wanted to
section.
make
I
all
really
And
right.
I
did
When I
appreciate
checked
you,
appreciate
it,
it.
King
it
Payne, for coming up here because this is the
said,
truth. Oh, I'm sorry,
So,
boss lady. I apologize. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you
I'm
off there.
sorry. I was just letting her know that the last time I checked it, had said pending. My
oh,
bad.
well, check again. I got it that same night. I didn't even know that. As a matter of fact, I need to say thank you. Thank you, Manny.
Don't talk
Because
about
sometimes when I
today.
get off there, I'll see something, something like that. So I
Okay.
went over to your comment section and said thank you.
No, I'm talking about today.
Oh, let me look. I'm not even looking at my phone. I'm talking to y'all. I'm enjoying the conversation that's going on right now.
Because
Some
on
people
my
got
phone
the nerve.
it says
Oh,
pending,
let me
but I see
see.
it came out now.
Okay. Oh, I see it now. Thank you, boss lady.
Okay. All right. You're
Yeah.
welcome. I just wanted to make
You
sure.
put my phone by me. Sometimes I get so tied up into the conversation, I don't really be listening at my phone, go off and
You
stuff like
have to
that.
you have to go into your you have to turn on the notification so you'll hear the
Oh,
noise.
so
Yeah.
I can hear while I'm on. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to do that. So what else is going on, Fishing for King Payne? You're still gonna see me drop through there, and the men panel. Are you guys gonna continue with that or what? Because they came. Now when we first started off, they used to have at least 500 people or more sometime, and Jay Wilson used to get mad we had more, but we never was in a contest like that. One time we just happened to come on, we didn't even know that they was on. Now it has dropped drastically. Do you think is it because of the people that you guys have on there these days or what?
Well, I wasn't really subscribed to the show before I got on it, so I don't really know um, what they used to like, what the show used to give. I got invited to be on the show. I came if it was a part of the show. I liked it. They invited me to stay around, and I accepted. The Gentleman's Panel is a really interesting show. Um, it's right here on YouTube, and it's from the perspective of four gay men. Okay, it's kind of like The View, but it's from the perspective of four gay men. So
Well,
you're gonna
I
check it out.
well, I agree with what Phenomenal said right now. It needs to be revamped. But now I really liked it that day y'all had what's his name with the blonde hair and the earring in his nose? What's his name? What's his name? Oh my god. He was on
Conscious
there.
TV. Conscious TV.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
a
now
part
he
of the
really
panel now.
spiced it up that day, him and that other guy.
He's a part of the
Uh,
panel now. So if you like
huh?
him, he's a part of the panel now. So if you like him, tune in every
Oh, he is?
Thursday. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, because I only saw him that one time with the other guy. And I like the other guy. He kind of reminded me of Bashful B. When he speak, he throw a little Christ in there too. You know what I'm saying? It's the way he was explaining stuff. You could tell he Christian. Both of them were, to tell the truth about it. So they did spice it up. They really did spice it up.
You
So I'm
said
glad that they're
Thursday.
part of that. Yeah, because people, I was feeling like everybody else. They need to revamp that. Thank you for the 90 likes.
You said
Well,
Thursday on Monday
what
and on
channel
whose
does it
channel?
come on?
I'm sorry.
What?
What
Well,
day
lady,
you
ask
come
the
on?
question.
Oh,
On.
it's every Thursday at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time and
On your
4:30 Central Standard Time.
okay,
Oh, okay.
on your channel.
It's gonna be it alternates. It goes from channel to channel to channel.
So what day
Okay.
is your channel?
I think mine is next Thursday. This Thursday coming up. I think it's gonna be on my channel.
Oh, okay. So y'all alternate every Thursday of the week.
Yes.
Okay.
So I
Yeah,
know
okay.
you're on Mr. Campaign, and is Captivating Christian still on there?
Yes. It's me, Captivating Christian, Rebel Son, Jay Wilson, and Conscious TV.
Well, I
Oh, you
heard
got my
that.
boy
Uh,
Conscious. Okay, I didn't
well,
know
well,
that.
you can hardly hear what Captain Christian be saying, and and the one that can't keep his neck straight. Maybe those two, maybe need to revamp. Right? Maybe I'm wrong for saying this, but look how long they've been there and how it has dropped. So it's a good thing he got the other two on there permanently. But I will be watching for your day. Now we
I never
have
heard. I'm like you. I can never hear Captivating Christian when
yeah, he
he's
just
talking.
be
For
like a
some
little
reason,
mouse
I
there,
never can hear him.
like a little
But
mouse.
I'm gonna have to
Uh,
disagree. Though. I'm gonna have to disagree. I like
Okay.
Captain Christian's
Constructive
commentary.
criticism is always good. And we keep that in mind because that's in the black community. We have a lot of hate and a lot of you guys will give your commentary, but you won't offer up any advice to help. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do that, like
Right.
with the Kanye West campaign. A lot of people, oh, he can't run for president because of this. He can't run for president because of that. You know what I'm saying? But nobody is like, oh, if he does this, he has a shot. Like if he'll do this, then he needs to change this. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is offering any help. Everybody's just trying to just bash him.
Oh no, I'm not bashing him
No, we're
because
not bashing.
I find
We
him to
just
be
saying
very
we couldn't hear nothing he's saying. He's just very
I
quiet. He's
find him to
very,
be
very
very
meek.
intelligent.
Yeah.
I find all you guys, I mean, whether I like somebody or not, I'm the first person that'll come out and say, I don't go with everybody else. So if I find like people weren't watching you, what did I come out and say? I watch the official Kingpin all the time. All the time, I don't care what other people do. But my thing is, I find him to be very intelligent. I just honestly can't hear him, and
That's
there's no disrespect there. I just really can't hear him. That's
you
all I'm
can't.
saying.
He is
I
so
find him to
meek.
be very intelligent. Very.
I just told y'all I used to watch his news channel and I went over there to support him on his day and what happened. The reason why I don't watch him no more, he just flipped. I don't know if he wanted Juicy to know that I support him and that he would be over here in my chat. What the case was, he just flips. I left alone. But he just sitting there just so quiet. You can't hear nothing he's saying. So it's a good thing y'all addition added on. That's all I got to say. Because I want everybody to make it. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate nobody. It is what it is, though. Thank you for the 84 likes. Here, meaning voice is low. Suki, I dropped the link. I saw you saying you want to call in. Or did you mean call in with a number or grab the number? Let me know which one you're talking about so I can drop the number. If
She
that's
said
what
she's gonna call in. How can she call in?
she want to call in. Okay, then
Absolutely, people
let me
do need
drop this
to be more
number.
solution oriented.
Because I enjoy. I'm telling you that Whitey series was interesting. I like that. I said he took his time. He went
It
through
was. It was.
and he broke down. I don't know when I last saw it. I think it was 12 parts. I don't know
Yeah.
if you brought any more parts out since then, but
Uh,
I
Yeah,
was like,
I
Then,
he
finished.
a,
is.
then a lot of people thought you were just picking at them
I
after a
didn't pick
while
him.
because it started to be too many series according to them. But in the first six, I did watch for sure because when that Steve guy came on there, I believed everything because he was so busy. Wiley Button and Wiley took him under his wing, was training him or whatever the case may be. So that part, but I thought Steve was kind of snitching a little bit though, and he was afraid. He seemed like he was afraid of Wiley or something. He didn't want to speak up. He started telling everything subliminal way. First he said he wasn't gonna tell nothing, then he started telling. So I don't know. But
yeah, and then he is scared of Wiley. After that, he tried to retract his statements. He tried to say that I pressured him into saying what the things that he said. He recorded videos behind the scenes, basically trying to say that I like was harassing him, and that's why he said what he said. I sent
I
him one.
remember that.
I sent him
Hmm.
one email.
That was interesting to me. I had to make a video about that.
I'll tell you, the official King Game wasn't letting up on that ass, and I was here for it. I watched every part. Like I said, I think it was 12 parts. I watched every part. I was here for it. I didn't care about nothing, but I did not like how he did you in the end. And I'm glad you mentioned that because I was going to say that. I didn't like that because I know for a fact you didn't pull nobody's teeth or hair to make them talk. So I knew
Hmm.
that was a bunch of BS. But I didn't know if he had did that to try to discredit you. You know what I'm saying? Was that a setup to like discredit you?
Yeah, it was a plan that him and Wiley came up with behind the scenes to try
Okay.
to
Oh my
shut
gosh.
the series. Because I guess they because of the series they were able to work out their differences. Wiley was willing to talk to him all of a sudden. So then he wanted, because he's from the house of Wiley or whatever. So then he wanted to retract his statements and try to, like, basically try to say that, a lot of people were saying, where's the receipt? And then I was like, well, a victim of a crime like this doesn't need a receipt. Their testimony is their receipt.
Yeah, you did say that, yeah.
And
And
that's what I'm saying. I didn't like the way he did you in the end because I believe everything you said. I believe that he was telling you this information, and then you couldn't have everybody. You had Wonky Pro, who is very, very um likable, who is very believable. So when you had him, I knew it wasn't a lie because I've been watching Wonky before everybody. I watch his RuPaul Drag Race reviews. So when I knew that, I was like, an official Kingpin ain't lying about none of this. So I just didn't like how they tried to discredit you. I didn't like that.
period. So, and then I got a lot of threats because of the series. I've also received a cease and desist because the series, but a pussy hole could never. So what I'm thinking about doing, because I'm sure there's more people out there. I'm going to bring the series back, but I'm not going to like do it live. I'm going to like take clips of like the most important parts. And then I'm gonna put it back out in a more clear way because some of the audio
Hello,
was
can you hear
off
me,
of
Suki?
the internet and all kind of stuff. So
Huh?
yeah.
Can you
So
hear me?
how do you plan on doing this?
Yeah, okay. Okay, wait a minute. I got Suki on the phone. Let me see if she can hear me.
Yeah,
Y'all mute
I,
yourself for a minute.
I think
Y'all
the
mute.
series
Okay, what did you say, Suki? Okay, I got you. I think everybody can hear you. Oh no, no, they're not talking right now. We waiting for you. Oh, you want to hear him, or did you want to talk? Okay, go ahead. She wants you to finish talking, official King Payne, before she talks.
Yeah,
So
so
I'm
I'm saying that I'm gonna bring the series back because
mhm.
you know, you know, so I received threats, and people think things to my house, so I'm just like, okay, game on, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people think that I stopped the series because of that. No, I just really had a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, business wise and branding wise, but like I'm gonna bring it back just because what happened? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and he did all this stuff. I have the email up, survivingwiley@gmail.com. I still check those for receipts. So if there's anybody out there, any other victims of the Wiley show, um, inbox me at survivingwiley@gmail.com.
well, I
Well, you
just
really on that Wiley stuff. He must have really done something to rub you the wrong way. And who is this John? What did they say? John Meany? Wiley done something to somebody. I'm not pronouncing the name right.
Wonky. It's called his name is Wonky.
Y'all mean be on Dutch's channel? He said Wiley tried to. Let me see what they say. Let me see what this says. Wiley tried to wreck. Oh, come on, really? Is that the one? Okay, okay. Is that the one that he tricked over there and was saying that he was his cousin? He catfished him. Is that
That's
who this was?
that is the person from episode 1. So if you haven't seen the Surviving Wiley series, go and check it out. It is on my channel, the official King Pain, and that is episode one. Wonky Pro talks about being invited to Texas
See how
to
pretty
do
Trisha is? Trisha is
to
very
do
pretty. I'm just now seeing your picture close up. Okay, go ahead, King. I had to throw that in there for a boo. But yeah,
he
I
was
saw
invited
that.
to Texas to do a radio interview with Wiley. Wiley tried to get him drunk and take advantage of him. Took his phone. They ended up getting in a fight. The boy had to run away from his house um, and hop in the nearest car to get a ride back to the room. Something like that.
That threw me
Oh
for a loop.
well, we talking about two different things. Because the one I'm talking about, he catfished him, and when the guy got there, he said, "Well, where's your cousin?" And Wiley said, "Back there in the room." But in reality, when nobody back there in the room, he answered the door with just a towel wrapped around him. Is that the same person?
No, that was Andrew Braxton.
Because I know it's two different things that we talking about. I don't know the second one you saying. I don't think I heard that one.
Oh yeah, that was Wonky Pro. That's from episode one. I think Andrew Braxton is in episode five. So that goes to tell you how many people he's done this to. There were so many episodes, and so many victims that spoke out that I didn't have anything to do with a simple internet search of this person, and you can find all this information. And they say when somebody shows you their true colors, believe them. You
But
know,
you know
uh,
what? Some of it has to be true. I'm gonna tell you why, King Payne, because he came on saying that he done stuff in his past that he wasn't proud of, and that was his past. So some of it evidently was true because he did come on saying something like that.
hmm a lot of it's true. A lot of it.
All of it's true. Then okay, he did say something like that. You know that. So
There's
maybe
a
I.
whole restraining order. There's a restraining order uh, out to where he has to stay away from his grandma for whatever reason. And I just can't think. I can't fathom what he could have done to his grandma to where he has to stay away from her.
Well, he was just on last week saying he finna go visit Chicago and his family. I thought the restraining order must be up. If that's the case.
He ain't going to visit his grandma.
Oh, because we know what the rumors were about that situation. I just can't see nobody doing it like that to their grandmother. Good morning, Miss Pizarro. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. That's a hard one. I mean, his
I
grandmother.
don't know. I mean, these allegations were given to me. These are the statements of other people. These are not my views. I just shared it on my platform because this is the kind of thing that he does.
Well, there is some old videos out there though from our live show back in the day. So people can
hmm
go back
Six
quick.
kids. Mm-hmm.
There's some videos
And
out
I
there.
shared those episodes on episode 3 and 4. That's episode 3 and 4 where I pulled the Armand Wiggins receipts.
Honey, that one took me for a loop. But I
Okay.
But
think that one was
straight up,
Good
straight up. Let
morning.
me ask you straight up this.
Good.
Straight up. He's in
Okay.
Chicago now and he could visit his grandmother. Do you know that to be true? Did he come on and do a live to that effect showing that he was a grandmother or what? So you can answer me in the chat.
Well. Okay.
Did y'all see that?
I've seen
I
it, but
saw it.
I don't believe it till I see it in a video.
Yeah, I don't
I
believe it's to
know
see
what
it
I'm saying. I got
either.
to see that one
Um.
though. But I'm still having a hard time that somebody would actually do their grandmother like that though, y'all. I really am. So
Well, did you
I
see
don't
the way that
know.
he
Mm-hmm.
did his mother and his
Exactly.
sister? He
Well,
literally
we
dragged his
heard
Well,
that
mother.
here's
video.
the issue.
We actually heard
He
that
called
video.
CP. He called CPS on his sister 5 times to get her children taken away.
Well, he said
I
that
seen that
himself.
video. I seen that
He said
video.
that
So
himself,
I
King.
mean,
Yeah,
So
he
thank you,
said.
King Payne.
this is the type of person that he is. If you can do that to your mother and your
Mm-hmm.
sister, he called his mother a whore. He said that she slept with hundreds of men. She's a prostitute, all kind of stuff. Called her out her name. Like, what type of black man calls their mother outside of her name? Outside of you don't even refer to your mom as her name. You call her mom, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
all this the level of disrespect is just disgraceful. It's like it's just
Wow.
beyond
Prayed
me.
Up said
Exactly.
he did a live on Patreon about the situation. But I'm having a hard time believing that about his grandmother. But he did testify to that himself. During the time I was moderating for him, he was being very transparent. He did say he called CPS on his sister. So all that is true. He said all that himself. But that grandmother part, I don't know, y'all. I had a hard time, with that one. So I don't know. But Prayed Up said he did do a live on Patreon to the fact that he is in Chicago with his grandmother.
I'm having a hard time with that one too. That's like,
Yeah,
holy
I
shit.
can't see nobody doing
Right,
that.
me too, boss lady. I am
And
too.
where did that come from, Armand? About the grandmother situation?
I believe it came from his family, and I think that maybe at the time he had done so much that just maybe they put that on him to get rid of him. So I don't know exactly,
Yeah, it
but
was the family. It was the
it
family
was the
that said that.
family.
It was the family that said it.
Oh,
It's
wow.
true.
So
Hmm.
the family said it, boss lady?
Yeah,
He
the
has
Okay,
family
I'm
said
still
it
here
because
until you
because
he has
Armand had
replied
made
and she contacted the family, and
Oh, okay.
they
That,
basically
I had a phone call. Well, since you on the phone, you want to go ahead and speak? We can wait and let you speak.
We didn't eat. No one ate. Thanks for putting our money back.
You're lost. I am. Oh, you at work? I am. Sorry. Okay, then I'm gonna drop the link again, Dury. You can kind of come back in and then speak right away if you're gonna keep dropping. Yeah, she what?
The problem I have is, do you believe that this mental illness is
She
real when
fell,
they
baby.
say he's never
You know
been
what?
diagnosed with
You
mental
know what?
illness?
You want to phone? Okay, because I'm trying to give you a chance to speak, so that way you ain't got to just hold the phone and listen. Then that way you can get in the chat and listen to it. Huh? Oh, okay. You just want to hold the phone? Oh, you can't see it, so you somewhere where you gotta just listen. Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put the phone down then. Okay. All right, y'all go ahead. She just wanted to listen to us on the phone because she's out somewhere. He's taking care of
Okay,
her.
I had a question. So, in your research, official King Payne, I saw something that they were saying that he diagnosed himself with a mental illness. Now, in your research, did you find that to be true, or he really does have mental illness? Because to me, he turns it on and off. And my uncle has mental illness, and he has it. Period. It's not something you turn on, you turn off, you crack jokes about it, and play with it. So I was just wondering, your take on that.
I didn't find any documentation on it.
Okay.
Um, um, and personally, I don't believe that he has something wrong with him. I think that if you claim it, you own it. So if he wants to have it, you know what I'm saying, he has it. You know what I'm saying? Like if he over there and he making it up like that, you know what I'm saying, and he's claiming that all the time. Eventually, something is gonna be off. You know what I'm saying? So, but the way that he operates his channel and the stuff that he does, all the mess that he's a part of, um, and that he orchestrates, I don't believe that he's mentally incapable. So he definitely knows the difference between right and wrong, and I believe that he can control himself because he's motivating himself to do these videos all day, every day.
Okay, Diamond Durr, you want
So he
her to
know what he
speak
wants
before
to
you
do.
fall
Yes, I
off?
do. I have a
Can
question.
y'all let her speak before she fall off? Cause she keep
Oh,
falling off.
yeah,
What is it?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you all.
Okay, go
Yeah, I
ahead,
couldn't
But
hear
please,
you.
before you fall off
I
again.
didn't find
Yes,
any documentation
well,
regarding that, and I found documentation regarding a lot of things. He's been caught with drugs several times,
mm,
um, and he's even been caught stealing a car a couple times.
Official King Payne and Sky Diamonds, good morning. I saw the series a little bit and then I saw you had some kind of static and feedback from people. Did you see the interview where he admitted that I think it was like 60 boys? I did, I was on a panel and maybe a year ago, but it's still there. And he blames on his depression. He did a radio interview. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, I seen it. It's what's the name of the radio show? Um, I can't think of the name of the radio show right now, but it's by James Cooper.
Yes.
And I played the clip. I played the clip, and he said he openly admitted to catfishing. I think he said 60 men.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, but he used the word boy, so I didn't know the terminology. But
yeah,
that is not, catfishing at that level. It's actually a sexual predator. He should be on a
yeah,
list.
that's what I
Okay, so
said.
and let me say this right now. Let me say this right now. The views coming from Fisher King Pain is not mine. Somehow we switched my whole commentary and it became uh not a wet drag Waddy fest. That's not what I'm trying to do. So in a minute we're gonna get back to if anybody got anything to say on the commentary that I was saying, but I kind of did myself get interested in what official King Pain said. The fact that he dropped in my chat, I wanted to talk to him or why and let him know why I had to stop supporting him over there, even though I'm just one person, but I still was supporting him over there. So I'm saying all to say if somebody still want to speak on the 13th situation, the Timothy Bland situation or whatever, they can do that. If not, we're gonna continue on the way that we're going. I just wanted to
What,
throw
Thank
that
you.
up. Not about
whatever
you.
you
I'm not dragging you or anything like that. I just need to get that part out the way. Okay?
Right. No, it's understandable, Mom. Bless. I understand where you're going with your commentary on your channel, and I appreciate you making that statement. I just tuned into you, and then I started hearing the commentary, so I was not privy to speak on that. It's not a dragging. I get it. I agree with you wholeheartedly. It's not a drag. It could be anyone. So not it's just the person happens to be someone that we're familiar with is basically what you're stating,
Yeah, and so
correct?
yeah, so
Okay.
since you were here, I'm gonna reiterate. We were discussing Timothy going in on Stank Nation, want his $200 back, and ask where everybody else money at, and you talk about everything else. Let's talk about the money. How his chair is worth more than everything in our house. Let's talk about
Mm.
the Vegas gate. When I thought we were gonna talk more about Ty, and the illegal background checks, and I
Oh
had
yes.
on
That.
Timothy Payne. That was the commentary. But when King
Yeah.
Payne in, we switched up the
Uh-huh.
commentary. But I want to let y'all know that his views are not my views, even though I am interested, even though I did watch the series
Yes.
that he did. And I'm just basically saying, y'all, that this is my disclaimer. Exactly phenomenal. I'm put it up there
Hmm.
of drag Wally Fest. The thoughts and views of
Right.
the panelists are not necessarily the views of the host. Let's watch it. Thank you,
Yeah.
phenomenal. And that's all I'm trying to, tell you guys. So if y'all don't have nothing to talk on, say it on the commentary that I really originally came on with, and then we can just continue.
Well,
Okay?
yeah, I have
Just
questions about the
back on the
Timothy Blaine.
subject,
Huh?
I want to know about the book because if she's gonna critique Tim Blaine's book,
Right.
didn't her brother write a book?
Right.
Took up
Exactly.
that book.
And what's perplexing to me about the Timothy Blaine is that they tried to double team this man who has overcome and admittedly overcome his addiction, which is addiction, you all, is um, tantamount to a disability, okay? And for him to share that with us in a book and with the world, how can you not respect someone,
I
okay?
totally agree.
Um, he's admitted, I'm sure if I was him, I'm speaking for myself, I would be, I mean, I couldn't do it, all right? So my hat goes off to Mr. Tim. And I think personally that what they're doing is very childish, vindictive. It's motive driven, okay? To that wannabe show. I can tell you now, once again, from being in the entertainment industry as an attorney, I'm not bragging, but this is Ty's come up. I can already tell. All right. The NDAs are bogus. So it's all a ruse. I don't care what they say. And you don't switch cast members mid taping. So if anything, at best, it's a pilot and they have the wrong characters. I mean, if you want to win, you would have went to Spiller Boy. Okay? Now, I have never asked Philip Boy, but I've heard that they asked him first. You want Deanna, you want Tracy, okay? They have no behind that show. I wish them nothing but the best. But
Well,
however,
I really don't care about that show. We
right.
already talked
Wow.
about that show. I was
Yeah,
just asking if anybody wanted the commentary that I
well,
came
that
out
was
with.
mine.
That's the
Yeah, and
show. We're talking about how Timothy Blaine said that if Stanky Baby don't leave him alone, he's gonna talk about what's going on in the show. Because
well, he has every right to. He has every right
he's
to.
tired of it,
Yeah,
and so
he should. He should have already done it.
yeah,
He
so
should
he's
have.
he's tired of it. He don't
And,
want to
and,
hear nothing else from her.
and what I know from Timothy Blaine and Jay Wilson, their battle back and forth. Timothy Blaine is not afraid, so I think they're barking at the wrong tree. To be quite candid, I think they're
Okay.
barking at the wrong tree.
Yes, it is. And I see Boss Lady in New Jersey. I'm looking. I see you did a live this morning. Timothy Blaine book called Meth Monster Fire.
Yes,
Oh,
And I
and then
sure
you
did.
said Fire QB don't compete where you don't compare. Girl, I missed that live. I have to watch your live
yeah.
that you did this morning. Girl, speak on it a little bit though while you're here.
Yeah, I'm going there next because
I agree with Diamond Dory. Kudos to Timothy Blaine for coming out telling his story because the old people were able to come on and tell a story in the video. But he spoke his truth. He wrote a book about it, and he
right.
wasn't for people to drag him on his life experience. Like who does that?
Exactly. Who does that? Who does that? And that to me, it's
Child,
horrific. They have no morals. They have no morals. I mean, if you have read an excerpt of his book, and I have people in my family that have addiction problems, and it's a mental disease. Nobody wants to be addicted to drugs. I don't care who you are. They're suffering from something. And if you look at the outcome, okay, of what this man is dealing with, and he's at peace. He seems to be at peace with me when I look at his videos. And I just think they're very tawdry.
and
I
I want
really,
to disclaim
I
it
lack
too.
respect for anyone that drags this man on his book. I have zero respect for them.
Yes, and
And
Okay.
I want to do a disclaimer too because what I read on my channel actually was is already on Amazon. Okay,
okay,
I just wanted to give people the insert of the story because I put the link there because that's what is out on Amazon. When you first want to click onto somebody's book, it already gives you a story first.
right,
That's what I read.
right.
That's what I read on Amazon.
And
So
it'd be
hopefully
great to
nothing about
interview
this book.
Mr. Blaine, Boss Lady, because what they're doing, I mean,
It's
fish
ridiculous.
bait. This is my opinion. Okay, this is not Miss Bless Watkins. Okay, period. This is what I have to say. Diamond Ring Dory. Phi Bang
Okay.
has no leg to stand on. We all have video of her. Every time she comes on live, and I'm not being shady, she's not Asian, okay? She's either looking drunk or high. And QB has, and also furthermore, there's tapes, they have tapes up there of her, appearing to allegedly, I'll just give her that break today, of doing what we know she does. And I've seen her come on there, and like I said, I have family members with addiction, and I can spot it right away. I can spot it right away.
Suki, I think your phone accidentally hung up. I just heard a thud. Phenomenal. Yes, we weren't talking about whining. And then I made a statement saying, um, well, I did my disclaimer cards. Then I
Mm,
also said if anybody else want to speak on the original commentary that we came on talking about, which
and
was Tim, Deanna,
yes,
that's been more than willing to do that too. And I think that's how we kind of got off Wiley. But
that,
I'll just say how you
that
said it. So cute.
so that
So
was
anyway,
with
Can I say
Tim
this,
Blaine.
Blaine?
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Lady Detroit.
Uh,
I personally can say this. I was one of those people. I didn't criticize Tim for his past. I just at one time because he got into it with Nika. that's my bestie. I'm gonna ride with her, right, wrong, indifferent. Okay. So I kind of didn't give him a fair chance, and I'm here to say I apologize to Mr. Blaine because I just seen his 2 videos. And he seems like a very dignified man. I don't think he even enjoys coming on acting the way he did when he came and cussed her out like that. But I commend him for being a recovering addict because he was hooked on one of the hardest drugs there is to recover from. And
Amen.
as I've stated before, I work for the transition center here with the LGBTQ community in Michigan, and a lot of gay men are hooked on meth. And I didn't know that until I started working there. And that is a very hard drug. I see that drug eat people alive, basically. So I must
Yes.
commend him for what he did. Now, my issue is talking about this man's mother, talking about
Mm-hmm.
this man's life, that just shows you the type of person that she is. Because,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, anytime you can disrespect someone at his age who survived everything, plus he has we know the alphabets. He's
Right.
gone through a lot in his life, and he deserves. Now, Sir King talked about respect. This man deserves respect. That is an example of someone who deserves respect. And what I'm about to say is this: it shows the character of those people. Because,
Oh,
like I said,
right.
she made fun of Nika's lupus, she
Mm.
made fun of
Mm-hmm.
Boss Lady's vitiligo, and now you're making fun of this man's life and his mother. Trash. Just a
Trash.
trashy person.
Trash.
That would be a
Trash.
person that I could never ever associate myself with because
Never.
number one, you bottom of the barrel, and that ain't cool.
Oh,
Period.
and
So
the
I
things
did
that
want to
she's
say that.
done. Right. I
Okay.
mean, you're
And
we're talking. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, Lady Detroit and Boss Lady, because also she called and to try to make Miss Gina homeless with her children. Who does that? And she's a mother, and she sits there and
Wow.
says, yes. And she sits there and says, no dragging kids. But yet, when she was in Florida, and I call him Troutmouth basically called her out on it during that argument. It's on my page. She said nothing, and she only time she spoke up was when they talked about her cheap shoes. And I said, well, is this something? Okay.
yeah.
So, insofar as Sir King is concerned, I don't care what anyone says, something's wrong with him. He's very childish, okay? Immature. His avatar nation, the whole mask with the green eyes, okay? What he said, his apologies are fake. What he did to Goddess, okay? He came out there on this apology tour, but yet he let his panel members say that they said enough before he said, okay, stop. No, you knew where they were going. You should have stopped them from go as soon as they opened their mouth. See, if they think that we don't have um, the just slightest bit of brain cells and we just go for anything, okay? You know, if you watch the people that have been on here long enough, like Boss Lady, like Bless Walkers, like Spill It, Lady Nika, etc., you watch their patterns. You know who is right and who's not. And I think that Lemon guy, because he apologized to iBabe and he was sincere about it, he doesn't want to be caught on that. He wants to leave. That's just my spiritual feeling, my gut feeling. He doesn't want to. He's ruined his reputation. He knows it. And he is a person that actually is analytical. Sir King is writing off of other people's commentary. If you look at that chat, you don't know half the people there. Okay?
Well, I keep saying that all those people have weird names. When you go over there. Now, this is what I want to say also, y'all. I got 10 more minutes before I get off here. If anybody else on the panel want to get anything else in, they're welcome to do it. I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody have another thing, I was really asking Boss Lady about her thing I missed this morning. I didn't know. I gotta watch when I get off. And QB don't compete where you can compare. Evidently, someone on there, boss lady, who had a chance to tell me about that a few minutes before she go. Thank you, Diamond. I love you always. You ain't got to leave. I'm just letting y'all know we got 10 more minutes. King Payne, do you have any last words to say as well?
No, I was getting ready to tell you that I was about to drop off of here. Thank you for having me on. You guys have been wonderful.
Thank you.
Y'all come check me out over on the official King Payne,
We
home of
will.
the situation. It's always lit. All right, y'all.
And I
Absolutely.
will be, and I will be checking you out when I think is your day. I'm gonna watch for when is your day over there. And I appreciate you jumping on here, telling us about that and why you went about that. Because some things I didn't know. Of course, I didn't know about that other guy. I know Armand had something to do with it. I know some things because when I used to moderate over there.
I believe
So,
you.
and I enjoyed you this morning. I really did. Thanks for coming on. And I'm
God
glad to
bless.
know
Before
that
you
the
get off,
call.
wait a
Dory,
minute.
let me
I'm
finish
sorry.
talking for 1 minute. Can I? Let me finish talking here for 1 minute. For 1 minute. I'm getting ready to get off of here. So what
Because
I
I don't
want to
want him to drop
say
off.
is come over there. I'm going to come over there and watch you when I think it's your Thursday. Thanks for hopping on. I'm glad we cleared this up that there's no odd between me and you. That's all I want to say. Okay? Thank you.
And
Enjoy
Sir King,
you.
and King Payne. If later on we go on live and he pops on and you available, could you pop in if you have a moment?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Okay.
because I want to know why. It's funny he shows up, but the minute King Payne is here, he ain't he nowhere to be found.
Well,
Now,
So I want him to
we're
answer
gonna
this
address
question.
that for real. We're gonna come back later on. I want to
yeah.
know. I want to address that too. Actually, I want to go peek and hear what he said about me myself, so I can address it properly.
Okay.
'Cause
I
I
want to do
don't
that
really
too.
deal with him. Yes,
Yeah. And
and
King
and
Payne
then,
stand
and now
strong.
and
King Payne
boss
stand.
lady in New Jersey, I've got to go catch your thing. Now you got some last words to say on that too, because I missed that this morning.
Well, basically, I was just saying in the video that uh, I just don't find everything to be funny. Like,
No.
I mean, this is his truth. He wrote a book, and that was his past. And like I said at the end of my video, we all not promised to be here forever, but that
Right.
book is still going to be out on
Ex-
Amazon.
yes. And I'm
Right.
going to do a live stream on it too as well.
Yeah.
And King Payne stand strong because you do have opposition. I noticed that. And I didn't know you were still carrying on. So this is your cause. I'll get with you offline as I'm on Miss I call her Mom Bless. Watkins channel. She's already stated the past she wants to go. The only thing I did want to say, Mom Bless, is that and I'm going to do a video of why donations are important to content creators because the YouTube, Google, social media platforms are overtaking cable. If you enjoy coming to a channel, please, if you only have $1, donate so you can keep the channel going. It's quite expensive. It really is. And I know I truly enjoy it. So that's why I always donate. And because I'm telling you
And
now,
I do appreciate that, y'all. And I am growing. And if anybody wants to donate to my growth, it's great. It's not mandatory, but it's very appreciated because I am working on something,
yes.
trying to get there at this point. All my information is right there. You see, Lori just put it there. Okay, so
Mm,
thank you, King Payne.
mm. I just
You.
Hello,
don't
And I
feel right
Lady
knowing that.
Detroit. Thank you,
Yes.
Lady.
You're welcome.
New Jersey, it's always a
Yeah,
pleasure.
I'm not begging
Also,
you all. I just know this is pertinent, true information. Okay? I don't have to state how I know, but I know the spreadsheets. I know where it's going. I know the trend. So I'm telling you the facts of the matter. And it's not about race, creed, or colors. It's nothing to do with that. It's
I'm
you.
hoping that right.
Yes,
Paying the $25 every month is allowing other people to
right,
come up on the stream.
exactly. And it's
right.
helping other people that's starting their channels to be known. So
Yeah.
That's it.
little Q head over there need to shut up. Like I said, this is my 3rd month paying stream yard. I'm gonna continue to jump on here whether you like it or not, because you were the one jumping on them people chat over there every time they came on, cursing doing the most to where they couldn't get monetized because
Mm-hmm.
you always, they want to get monetized. Like, wait, bitch, really criticizing. This is how some people make their extra money. I see nothing wrong with it. You know what
No.
I'm saying? So we're gonna ignore her. This is my first and last time discussing her over here
Right.
because I think it's just pure ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all see me, and that's all I got to say about that person. Now you can come on and do the most all you want, because I know you my bushes hear me. I
Right.
don't.
I
Not
know
only
that's
that,
right,
Blessed
Mom.
Marcus, you've been consistent with coming on in the morning with your show.
Hmm.
And not only that, it's also, like she said, it's helping other people's channels grow also. So
And I'm
keep it up.
speaking
It's
from
a
a
blessing.
corporate level, you all.
Like
This
it
is
helped us show, Boss Lady New Jersey. It helped us show. Now you see she over there on her thing, right? Yeah, I
mm,
mean she jumped on Tracy every night and did the most.
mm, mm, mm,
Oh,
mm, mm.
everybody, and Duchess, she did that. The Duchess doing the
Who
most.
did that,
I'm
Mom?
talking about Kwani, talking about me. I wouldn't survive if I wouldn't come on StreamYard. I've been on StreamYard 3 months. That's what that was her. And I'm just saying, I'm gonna come on here another 3, 4, 5, 6 months, as long as I
And
keep
you're going
paying them.
exactly and can
Okay,
continue to
I've been
grow.
paying for 3 months. I lie to jump on here 10 times a day if I want to.
That's
But like I
right.
say, it's helping other people that's new with their channels that want to hop on here, because at the end of my show, I always promote. And if I
It's
forget,
jealousy. It's
y'all go ahead
jealousy.
and drop it in my chat now.
Yeah,
Yes,
And
it's
for
pure.
now,
It's
I told y'all
jealousy.
to start dropping the diamonds. You know.
And I'm speaking from a
StreamYard went
corporate
from
level.
Wait a minute,
StreamYard
I
Yeah.
can't hear both y'all at the same time. What did you say, boss? What did you say?
I said StreamYard done went from 3 people now to having 10 people.
Yes.
Yes.
So I mean, just people coming up on your show is still promotion.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Hmm.
So I can't help if that person over there mad at the railroad. It's not my fault the man left. It's not my
Hmm.
fault, whatever going on in your life. So just, leave blessed alone. Blessed won't be mentioning you no more.
Mm-mm.
And believe that. That's my first and last time. Now, anything else, ladies, before I get off of here? Y'all
Yes,
know
I want to say,
I
I
dropped
want to
them back.
say,
If
I
y'all want to leave
thoroughly
a blessing on your way out, I appreciate that too.
I want to say this. I thoroughly enjoyed this live. I thank the chat. I thank the beautiful ladies who came on, and I thank the handsome King Payne for coming on. I enjoyed this panel, and yes, we did go around, but it answered some questions that I had too. So I'm glad King Payne did actually come on.
Me
And
too.
I was gonna say, I hope we can keep more chats going. I enjoy my morning chats with you, blessed. And ladies, I want you to have a great weekend. And if you're free and we come back on later on, don't be scared to hop back on here later on. And for Sir King, well, let me correct myself. Sir Queen, we done gave your little raggedy ass a chance to come up here and
Thank
say what
you.
you had to say. So now, at this point, it ain't nothing else need to be said because you
No,
didn't come up here. So at this point, leave me and Blessed out of your bullshit, please. Because me and Blessed
please.
don't
Yeah.
got nothing to do with
Yes,
you.
because if you do, because I'm tired of talking about my name too.
Oh, and Dory
Yeah.
name too, and whoever else. And you guys have a great weekend. Love you
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you,
All
Everybody
Blessed.
have
right.
a lovely weekend. If you didn't get a chance to like this, you still got time because I'm doing dancing our way out of here. You could be
Thank
hitting
you,
that like
Blessed.
button on the way out. I got 95. I think I got 95 likes. For those of you that have forgot, yeah, I can take 5 more, and make it to 100. If you want to drop a blessing towards my channel, I accept that too. As always, I
Excellent.
love all you ladies. I
I'm
really do.
glad Blessed about to drop the
So,
diamonds.
That's
so
right. And I'm gonna do a live on this because I'm gonna give a corporate presentation. This came from a corporate level, okay? And
okay, so
I'll break it all down.
y'all
And
get them diamonds to dropping.
all right.
We juking on up out of here.
Do you want me to stay on, Mom, or not?
Yeah, we juking on up out of here. Y'all get them diamonds dropping, y'all.
Okay. Mom, do you want me
Yes,
to drop off?
wait. Oh, you can hold on, because there's something I
Okay.
do want to ask you.
All right.
I gotta juk though, girl.
Yeah, me too. Yes, exactly.
I gotta do my special dance that I always do.
Go
Oh
ahead,
my way.
Mom. Do your thing. I'm muting
Yeah,
my
just
button.
drop the diamonds, y'all. Let's get the juking. Hey, thanks for coming, y'all. Hit the like, y'all. Drop the diamonds, y'all. Hey, leave a blessing, y'all. Not required, y'all, but accepted, y'all. Yay. Now, Juk. To Lou, Salute.